Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sly, and man, what a great day it was. What a great day to be a Niner fan. And we didn't even play, baby. And I just want to talk about it real quick. All the things that happened that were just perfect if you're a 49er fan. Obviously, we saw all the teams in the NFC West lost this week, today and Thursday, with the Seahawks and Cardinals going down. And then you saw the big game with the Eagles losing. So now the Niners have it's a four-way tie for first, 4-1 records, which is awesome. Seeing that, but one thing that, and I thought this was probably the biggest thing, because I'm looking at the big picture here. We got the Cincinnati Bengals playing the Lions, and I know what you're saying, but Sly, who cares about Cincinnati? They're in the AFC. Listen, relax. We're trying to get a guy by the name of Trey Hendrickson, right? The Bengals have to keep losing. Remember, trade deadline's week 9. If they're a 500 team around that area, they're not going to trade Trey Hendrickson. It doesn't even matter if Brown is a quarterback. If they're a 500 team, they're going to go and roll with their team, try to make a run. But if they keep losing, which they are, they're going to be sellers. They know that if they, let's say they're 2-6, 2-7 by the trade deadline, they're going to trade their guy. They're going to be like, you know what, we're not going anywhere. Might as well get something out of him. This is last year of his deal. We didn't give him a long-term contract. Let's just get rid of him. Now, that's what the Niners needed. They needed the Bengals to lose, and they did. So right now, we're still in it, man. We're still in the Trey Hendrickson sweepstakes. If they keep losing, John Lynch has got to get on that phone. He's got to make a call. He's got to be like, hey, what do you want? Because if we get someone like a Nick Bosa, with these guys coming back, Mustafa might be coming back very soon, Kittle maybe in a few weeks, we can make a run at this thing. We're not even at full strength yet. You get someone like Hendrickson, we're back to full strength. Absolutely unbelievable, man. I'm pumped up right now. And then seeing both Seahawks lose and Arizona lose on a game-winning field goal, man, it couldn't get better. It couldn't get better as a 49er fan. I'm jacked up, man. I'm really jacked up seeing what we can do this year. You know, obviously we haven't seen the full roster. We haven't seen our full guys in full strength, and yet we're still competing. We're still fighting, clawing, scratching in these games, and finding a way to pull it out. So I'm loving it, man. I'm loving what today brought. I'm loving everything that's happening. Obviously, next week's another huge game. Next Sunday, they moved the time. Remember, it's going to be at 1 o'clock West Coast time. They moved it back, so that's good for the 49ers. We're not playing at 10 o'clock in the morning. We're not out there waking up, you know, when it's game time. No, these guys, they have their rest. They'll be ready to go 1 o'clock. And yeah, right now we're tied for first in the NFC, baby. So despite everything that went on, despite all the craziness, we're in first place. So you gotta love it. You gotta love what went on today. And then we got to rest. You know, we got 3 days of rest. It's a mini bye, and hopefully we could have some of our guys come back, maybe Mustafa and whatnot, and hopefully Mac Jones gets healthier. Brock Purdy continues to rest his toe, and we'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it goes. But overall, yeah, seeing that happen, all these NFC teams lose, and then seeing the Bengals lose, yeah, we want to make that trade. We are the team right now that we're eyeing Trey Hendrickson. The fact that we're winning games and they're losing games, and that's our biggest need right there. And heck, you know, the Raiders lost too. I know, I get it. People are going to say, you know, the Raiders won't trade Max Crosby, and that may be true. However, you know, Tom Brady, he's with them now. And Tom Brady, you know, he grew up a Niner fan. He grew up loving the Niners. And he may be someone that could convince, you know, Mark Davis, hey, dude, we're rebuilding. By time, if we're any good, Max Crosby will be really old over the hill. Maybe we should do it right now. So that's the name John Lynch has got to call. He's got to call up the Raiders. Talk to Tom. Talk to Tom Brady. Don't talk to Mark Davis. Mark Davis is going to say hell no. So we'll see what goes on there. Probably not. That's probably more of a long shot right there. But I like how John always says, yeah, I'm doing my diligence, whatever the hell that, my due diligence, excuse me. But we'll see how it goes, man. A lot of guys, a lot of names out there that the Niners could go out and try to get. I know people were talking about Chase Young. I don't know if I really want to do that, man. I don't know. I think we've already had Chase Young with us, and it didn't work out. In the Super Bowl, he played well. You got to give him credit. I think he had like 1 or 2 sacks. Had a good Super Bowl, but before that, his kind of run defense kind of wasn't that great. We want a every down player, someone like a Trey Hendrickson. That seems more. That seems what we got to go for, So it is. We'll see how it goes, man. Hopefully, our young cats, can continue to progress, get better, but still, at the end of the day, you need veterans. You need guys that can come and make an impact at that trade, getting that trade. Every year it seems like we got someone. Remember years ago, who did we trade for? There's a whole bunch of guys that we traded for middle of the season. We got Chase Young, and then a few years back it was Jordan Willis, and then Omenahu. So every year we're trying to make a nice little move there. So I don't think it should be any different, especially this year. Like this year, we still need another piece because of that Nick Bosa injury. So you got to do it, man. You got to go up and call the Bengals. I know it's not going to happen now. They're 2-3 right now. They're not going to do it right now. They're still going to wait. But if they lose 2, 3, 4 games in a row, then it's checkmate. And then they're done. Just like, think about it like this, us Niner fans. Even though we had Mac Jones, we still were like, hey, man, we have a chance. We can make a little run. And actually, it worked for us, It's not working. It's not working right now for Cincinnati with Jake Browning. I know my friend's a big Washington fan. He's, oh, yeah, Jake Browning's going to lead them to the playoffs. No, it's not. No, they're not. No, they're not. I like that meme. So we'll see how it goes, man. But, yeah, just an amazing day to be a 49er fan. And hopefully it continues up until next week. We have another good week where we just take care of business. At the end of the day, if we take care of business, that's all that matters. All this stuff is great that all these teams that are losing, it's perfect, but we got to control our own destiny. And that starts next week with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Keep winning, and that trade is going to come. If we keep winning, the trade's going to come. It's going to happen. So that's what I got, man. Let me know what you think about this glorious Sunday. All right, man. I'm out. Peace.